Hi folks, and welcome to the video where I'm very excited to share the news with you. So Dominion Menagerie, the next expansion for Dominion, just got announced today. And yeah, pretty cool, huh? And it's going to be available apparently at the 8th of March. And yeah, that's about all we know. So gonna have 400 cards. So with 30 new kingdom cards, that means it's it's slightly larger than your standard expansion like base or intrigue or seaside prosperity. It's not that big as Dark Ages or Adventures or Empires or Nocturne, but yeah, it's a decent sized expansion, let's just say. So gonna have some horses. That's as I would figure something an analog of like coin tokens and villagers, probably something like that for draw, and a bunch of other stuff. I won't even try to guess what this does. So still a couple of months to go. Anyway, I'm super happy about the news. So I decided why not play some Menagerie games. I mean, you know, the expansion called like Menagerie, and we have the card Menagerie, which has been here for a while. So I can just like play with all good Menagerie and like everybody's happy. Anyway, let's do that. So I set up a table here, and I want somebody to come over. Yeah, hello. That's gonna be the dude. Yeah, ready. Let's go. So required cards, Menagerie. Yeah, come on, dude. Gonna play. Gonna play some. I don't know about the who the yeah. I don't even know the rating, so most likely the players we're gonna play today won't be like super good or anything. So that looks like a Goons engine, and Menagerie is going to be really nice. We're gonna open with a Steward because why not? And that's gonna be a Poacher because why not? That's basically with the Steward, Poacher is like a better silver. It serves the same purpose basically. So pretty good draw. I'll happily pick up the red catcher here to clean the remaining starting cards so that I don't need to trash everything with the steward. So my opponent looks like has 5-2, which is kind of bad, but not terrible. And gets an in, which is bad, because, I mean, that doesn't help you at all at the start. We have an inventor here, which might come into play because it's a pretty strong card, but also I think you might just go and play it like as a goons board. I'm gonna need a lot of ins, a lot of menageries. So here I'll just get another poacher for some additional. Wow, that's a pretty bad draw. But as soon as I hit 6, we can get the goons, and yeah. Colonnade's pretty irrelevant, as is the mountain pass, I would say, because goons will provide a huge amount of points, and fighting for those colonnade points doesn't make any sense. So, looks like my opponent does not recognize the benefits of trashing. Well, maybe, yeah, he doesn't do that apparently. Alright, it's fine. So, I'll be able to trash 2 cards here. So sadly, all of my estates are still not trashed, but and also in here I'm not going to be playing both of those poachers because then all of those miss the shuffle. So I only play one red catcher, one poacher, and trash two. Don't really think I need three red catchers, so let's get a patrician. All right, and now as soon as I hit 6, I'll get the goons. So yeah, Menagerie. Menagerie was always one of my favorite cards, and probably like one of everybody's favorite cards, because it's just so good, and it feels so rewarding when you make it work. I think I'll just trash here. Do I need a silver? Let me count. Uh, Coach, poacher, two poachers. That's 2 coins. Steward. I think I don't need a silver. Yeah, I can. Well, I can take one. I don't really need it, but I can take one. And yeah, that'll make things go slightly faster. Because you need some economy. He gets the goons here, it's fine. We almost clean. Missed all the stuff, but it's okay. I'll just buy the goons here. So yeah, the plan is to play several goons per turn, and Menagerie is like the only draw here. Well, it's technically not true because Steward also draws cards, but to draw cards with Steward you need to play the village, and the village here is in, and playing an in and then playing a Steward is actually a negative draw. Is that true? I'm discarding the Steward because I'm not going to play it. Actually, do I want to trash? I think I want to trash. Let's discard the patrician and the steward so that I can trash the copper. So yeah, in a 5 card, and if you play an in, you get 4 cards left, right? Is that true? It is true. So if you play steward after it's 5 cards, so okay, it's not a negative draw, but it's it's just no draw at all. Okay, didn't draw my silver, but it's fine. I can get. Actually, I think I should get Menagerie and Patrician here. Also, actually, yeah, Patrician is also draw potentially. So next turn, I'm gonna aim to take the in. And yeah, doing great. I won't really use my steward the whole lot anymore, so might as well trash it when the chance comes. So, hooray, that's the first Menagerie activation. Nice. Alright. So that needs to be the in, I think. And I might as well top deck it. Alright. So this turn we're gonna do it like that. This turn we're going to try and buy second goons. Actually, if you think about it, I shouldn't have been top decking the in, and I should have been rather discarding goons and in now, because I have 2 patricians and the only targets for those are in my hand right now. So that's not something that you want. Alright, so I can just play it. And let's find the Menagerie. And maybe I shouldn't have been playing this red catcher, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, yeah, because I could have been guaranteeing having this patrician on top, but honestly, it just doesn't really matter here. So let's get the goons now and another patrician. So in is also pretty good with Menagerie because it can discard cards that you have multiple copies of if your opponent goons didn't take care of that. Then again, maybe I could have been discarding both goons here, but I'm not guaranteed to draw, I think. So it's good to have at least one copy. So here's the Menagerie. Nice. What is the last card? I think. Well, never mind. I think I need to draw like everything. All right. So more goons, and at this point I should probably get another inn and like another Menagerie. That doesn't give me any economy, which is bad. So I might consider the gold, which is probably just bad. Let's get the inn. I'm going to top deck it, and I'll just go ahead and take another Menagerie. So you don't want the mistake that a lot of people do. They start buying coppers with the goons in play. That's really bad because that just makes your deck worse, and while giving some points right away, makes the chance of playing several goons per turn, which is the thing you usually want, go away basically from you. So don't do that. I mean, it's sometimes you need to do it when it's like your penultimate turn or something, and I'll keep this turn. Don't think I need to trash it. And yeah, you just need points, but don't do it like right away. There is no doesn't make any sense. So I think here I'll play the inn first, discard the goons. I can draw them with you know what, with the patrician, but it also doesn't matter. All right. So another steward play. So that's gonna be more goons and another Menagerie. So you see, I don't really care about getting more points here. Like the mere fact that you have several goons in play and you want and you can make like I could have been taking like a couple of red catchers instead of the Menagerie, but you don't need that. All right. So my opponent says me, you win. Okay, I'll accept that. And yeah, cool. So let's see if anybody wants to play. I asked somebody. Let's see if they going to accept the invitation. All right, all right. Let's wait. Let's wait just a second. All right. Meanwhile, I'm going to set up the new table, and let's add Lord Rattington for now, so nobody joins. And we're going to add Menagerie to the kingdom. Done. And all right. All right, cool. So we're gonna keep playing with the random people for now. So yeah. Nobody's here. Come on, dudes. It's so exciting. Some menagerie boards. Who doesn't like that? Maybe we should. I think my rating requirements are too harsh, maybe. No, never mind. We can go. And start game. What is this? Colonnade gain. So. Well, actually, this kind of looks like pretty much a game where I'm not going to play with menageries at all. Actually, is there any reason I should play this board? I mean, you can do stuff here, because there are villages and you can gain stuff with smugglers. You can try and set up the treasure chest, but also, I mean, it might just be better to go Swashbuckler, like donate, and Moneylender doesn't make any sense. I think you open Swashbuckler and probably just donate turn 2. And the only question is, do you even build after that, or do you just go like double Swashbuckler, golds and bronzes? I think given the fact that colonnade is here, and in this game it actually might make a difference. I think you might want to build. So my opponent donates here, and why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because you and he doesn't repay the debt. Yeah. All right, we're gonna demonstrate the power of double Smithy, which is actually slightly better than Smithy. So, how many coppers do I want to trash? I want to probably, I don't know. I want to be able to like buy gold ideally. So let's trash like only one copper. That's kind of bad, no? I can start with a silver. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, that was kind of not necessarily the best reasoning. Also, it was not the best that my Swashbuckler missed this shuffle, which is not a huge shuffle. But yeah, I'm really bad at those. I think figuring out how much money you need to leave with donate place. All right, repaying the debt here. I can't really get up to gold here. I might get a silver, or I might just take another Swashbuckler, and I think I'm going to do the Swashbuckler because I'll probably just draw one the next turn and I can buy a gold, and I don't really need the silver. So yeah, that's good. And also I get the colonnade points. So that's going to be a gold for me. And the next turn, probably another gold, and then we start prancing. I'm not actually. I'm not sure how you are supposed to play this board. Because if not for the smugglers, I would just say go Swashbuckler money. Smugglers kind of make you maybe want to build. I am not sure. So what is my opponent going to do here? Beats me. All right. Hopefully they are not quitting on me. Apparently not. Okay. Let's get the gold. And hooray! Drawing all the Swashbucklers right away. I mean, right now they are functioning as Smithies for me. And it's alright. And let's get another gold. And apparently another one here. And starting from the next turn, it's just going to be princes. So yeah, quarry is definitely not good here because you know, nothing is too expensive. You don't have the plus buys, and You don't necessarily want a whole lot of actions anyway. So that looks like a good time to start prancing. So one thing my opponent is doing here pretty impressively good. He has a lot of uniques. So if he buys the Menagerie and trashes like a bit more coppers, he will activate a lot. Alright. That's it for this game. And let's see if anybody wants to play. No, nobody. Nobody wants to play with me. It's okay. Let's keep playing with random people. Advanced options, kingdom cards, Menagerie. Done. And kick the Lord Ratington. So, yeah. Hooray, we have a new player. That looks better. That actually looks pretty miserable. because of the catapult, which is disgusting card. So I think the presence of catapult makes me want to get the exploration. So I'm gonna do that. I think, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna open exploration catapult. And the only plus buy on this board is Contraband, which actually I think we can, since we are playing all those boards just for fun, we can experiment with that. I actually think Contraband is good here because you want to build some, yeah, you want to buy components, and actually hunting party is good to buy, and like Menagerie is good to buy, and charms are good. So there are like some money are good, like platinum or gold. So a lot of good things you can buy here, and yeah, obviously you would want a couple of hunting parties, and if they always like gonna block the hunting party, you're gonna find yourself in trouble. But yeah, in general, Contraband I think is worth it here. So did my opponent get a 5-2 here? Which is like pretty bad here. You don't want it. Gets a Contraband. Alright. I'll get a catapult here. And I can draw it right away. Which is very good. So the thing about catapult, at the start of the game, especially, well, actually like all the game long, you want to trash coppers with catapult. It's you might be tempted to trash, like for instance here I might be tempted to trash the estate and spend a coffer like by hunting party, but the discard attack really hurts, so you want to trash the coppers. And actually we have charms here, and those are pretty good with catapult, because in here you can just I can just trash the coppers all the way. And thing is, when I get a bit thinner and I have like a couple of charms in my deck, one day I'm going to draw Tron with catapult and with throne room. Alright, so here I think I kinda need a silver. So I'm gonna go and do that. And that should be a menagerie already, I would think. So I don't want him to get the catapult, so I'm gonna block that. So obviously when you play Contraband, you want to play the Contraband first and then the rest of your money to give your opponent less information on your finance. So that's a tough choice. One thing you definitely don't want to do, you don't want a second Contraband. Alright, gets a potion, wow. That's interesting. Alright, so look at that, we're almost there with Menagerie. I mean, I would be pretty surprised if I drew, and if I could. I'll just keep clicking the catapult. But actually, even now, like with 6 coins and 2 buys, you can like get 2 menageries, menagerie and silver, and both of those should be really good. So yeah. Actually, I need to, catapult, I just need to block this card. I need to add it into my, whatever it's called, 0% list. Because I really don't like this card. So this could be another menagerie. This also could be a border guard. I think I'm gonna have 4 in the next hand, so I don't really need to spend the coffer for the throne room. Let's get the border guard actually. I mean, I was not guaranteed to hit 4, but it was likely. Because I know I have a silver in here. He now gets a catapult, alright. I'll get a throne room here. So the best draw for me now would be, well, actually Menagerie would be really good, and throne room as well. That's the first transmute for my opponent. Let's get the copper and trash it. And here, I think I'll get a Contraband here. Hopefully my opponent is going to attack me with the catapult here. Yeah, that's right, and that's actually pretty nice. So, I think it's worth it to discard the coppers here, because maybe, just maybe, I can activate twice. Let's name the whatever menagerie. So yeah, you see, it's kind of not trivial. Hey, actually, yeah, I should have been paying attention to the amount of money. Yes, but it's not trivial to name the card here, because there are several really good options, and that's what can potentially make Contraband kind of good. So my next 5 gonna be hunting party, if my opponent will let me. Well, didn't quite get there with the second activation, but it's alright. I can either get the coffer or I can get the border guard. I think the border guard is better. All right. That's a pretty good turn for my opponent, because they can trash. Oh, actually they don't have an estate in hand. So yeah, the idea is to try on the... Oh really, they don't want to draw on the... They don't want to draw on the catapult, which is slightly puzzling to me. But I'll definitely be happy to get attacked here, because I think my last card is... Is that even true? Is my last card a Menagerie? I don't know. I don't know. Let's find out. No, it's not a Menagerie. So let's see what my opponent picks here. If he bans the Menagerie, I will buy a hunting party. Name's Copper. Okay. In this case, I'm going to get 2 Menageries. Why would you ban Copper? So that's a terrible draw. Hopefully I'm gonna get attacked. But doesn't look like it. He gets gold with Transmute. I wish Transmute was a good card, but it isn't. So one of those 3 cards is Catapult. So it would be amazing to just play the Menagerie and draw it. But if I don't, this turn is going to be like super bad. So on 5 I'll just name the hunting party, I think. Although then again, you can buy Menagerie and Beauregard, and that's going to be pretty good. So yeah, I can kind of risk it, play the Menagerie, try to draw the Catapult, but then again, if I don't draw the Catapult, it's just going to suck. So I'll increase my chances of drawing, and here I can at least attack him. Which actually, at this point, it's not necessarily a good idea or anything, because, you know, Menageries, they have like the best protection from discard attack in the game, I would say. So I'm gonna get attacked here most likely, and actually here it's kind of not great, because my all my good cards are here, but still I would expect to draw a lot. So my opponent takes the Lantern first. Usually with the Beauregard, usually you want to take the Horn first, because when you have the Lantern, getting the Horn is harder. I mean, arguably Lantern is ultimately slightly more useful, maybe. So I'll just name the hunting party again, I think. But if you want to get both, you'd rather start with the Horn. Right, get surprise. So yeah, that's the power of Menagerie. I mean, look at this. And it's not like I'm having some kind of extremely lucky draw or anything. It's just, you know. So let's draw the last card. And I can now trash Estate and Copper. So I'm both trashing my bad card, like, and attacking him. So let's see what I can get. I might actually, I can get a platinum, and I think that's what I'm going to do, because I need more money. Name the Contraband. Alright, not buying Contraband this turn. So platinum. And oh, it's okay, I'll just discard those 2. Let's get the Contraband and activate the Menagerie. And I probably still want to try and play the Catapult twice this turn. So let's just play a single Menagerie and we can activate again and throne room the Catapult. Get rid of the last copper. Play the Contraband first. I mean, actually, the amount of money that I have is not a secret because of because Menagerie reveals the hand. So he bans Platinum now, which I think is correct. But I think gold is still pretty good for me, and I'll get a hunting party. And the next turn, I mean, I can alternate. He can ban Platinum. In this case, I can just buy a colony, being honest, and like add some more. Like another throne would be really good for me. If he bans something else, I'll keep building a little bit more. So yeah, a lot of options here. That's a lot of transmute play. Let's get the hunting party here and let's get the horn. Oh, that's a nice Menagerie. And honestly, I can trash the silver here, I think. Yeah, let's do that. And probably, since we don't really have the good source of fuel here for the catapult, probably not gonna play it again. He names the platinum again, alright. So I can get the colony. I don't want to really. Let's get another gold and another hunting party. I can like just get double gold, but then I'm not in a hurry because I'm clearly ahead now, and I would just I just don't want to stall. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be too greedy to get just the 2 golds here. But Menagerie kind of wants you to have a lot of different stuff. So I don't even necessarily want more than 2 golds. Gonna get attacked here, which is totally alright. Nope, not getting attacked. So that's actually I'll name the platinum here. I think it makes sense. Although then again, he can buy a couple of hunting parties, which is going to be very good for the deck. For some reason, get surprise, which I don't necessarily understand. Since I don't need to throw on my catapult anymore, I'll just throw on the hunting party. And what is the last card? Let's try to figure it out. I think it's it's another border guard. Yeah, I have 2 border guards. So let's just actually that's funny. It doesn't matter. Yeah, if I don't play the border guard, I don't top deck it because of the horn. But okay, so nice. Yeah. Oh hey. All right. Let's add the board. Add the add the menagerie and see if we get ourselves a match. So yeah, obviously the guys sorry dude, the guys we were playing previously were not very good, but hopefully it was still nice for some of you to maybe hear some really slow explanation. Yeah, but now we're gonna have somebody who's better. So yeah, if some of you don't know that Steph is like the best Dominion player in the world, arguably, bearing maybe a couple of people, or I mean, it's close between them, I think. Anyway, you don't see the chat, but Steph says Menagerie is pretty bad, and everybody should play without it. I think he tries to trick me into something. So here I have the very 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 bad opening because you want to open with Cathedral and Cathedral Ironworks, I would think. Yeah, it's a pretty strong board. Has a lot of draw, a lot of gains, fast thrashing. So he also the best opening here, and by far, is 3-4. And he also doesn't have the best opening, but still, it's much better for him. I wonder if he gets the Ironworks and Cathedral turn 2. Yeah, apparently that's what he does. I think I just need to shed a tier and open with Cathedral. And shed another tier because I have 5-2 again in my second shuffle. Which is pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. Alright, so not having the good draws here. And while having bad draws is sometimes not too terrible, but if you have bad draws versus somebody who's that good, ain't gonna work. Alright, I might want another Ironworks. I think it should be good with menageries and villages. You want to gain like everything, and also at some point you inevitably going to trash stuff with the with Cathedral, because this game is not going to be like too short. So let's get the menagerie here, and I think a silver. And that's just going to be 2 menageries, I think. I might get the poor house, but I don't think so. That doesn't look good. So sadly, I can't activate here, and it was kind of close for the activation, actually. If I didn't, yeah, this shuffle could have been slightly different. So the menagerie split is kind of important here because they are so easily available, and the rest of the draw you kind of need to buy. And you definitely gonna want some console rooms, I would expect, but still. Also, one thing to honestly, I might take something like a bandit here, maybe. I might do that. All right. And so he can activate here. Hopefully he won't get all the menageries. That's the village. So yeah, one thing to notice here is you can score a lot of points with triumph, and also if you have enough draw, you can try to maybe just pile it out with the ironworks. But he just gets all the menageries, and that's definitely the thing you want to do, because if you don't have enough draw, you can't really do anything. So he actually, I think I only have like 3 menageries, so he has the potential of getting like all the ironworks and then drawing them and then getting the rest of the ironworks and then getting like the villages. All right, I think let's get the horse traders here. I'm probably drawing everything. Please give me the village. Yeah, okay. So, nice. This might be just a couple of villages, I think, here. All right, that's a nice hand. I didn't count how many menageries I have. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Yeah. So he just got a 3rd ironworks. That's a bad sign for me. But he's no. I think he can't really do it this turn. The triumph thing. He doesn't have enough draw. Not quite there. But let's see what he gets, because I don't think he will lower the piles too much, so that I would have a chance. But yeah, I just don't have enough draw, basically, to do it. Gets the try, so he scores already. All right. Sadly, this menagerie was not activated. Yeah, I can't even. So on his turn, I'm pretty sure he ends on his turn. So let's just. Actually, playing those ironworks, I think my best bet would be to just get another ironworks and actually hope that he stalls somehow, that he somehow doesn't draw, which is almost impossible at this point. And although another village would be nice for me, I think it brings the piles too close, so I'm not gonna be playing this last whatever it's called, ironworks, and might as well triumph here. Okay, so that's a nice draw for me, and but that doesn't matter because he's going to finish here pretty much. All right. But okay, let's be honest about it. My draws were like really bad. Maybe I should have been paying closer attention to the Menagerie split. And like the turn when I got the bandit, maybe I shouldn't have been doing that. All right. GG. Nice one. So, ready? Yeah, let's play more. Oh hey, Menagerie game. Yeah. And all right. So, what's in this one? Well, no plus buy, right? Well, you can gain a lot of stuff here with the Stonemason, and so he goes for the exploration. I think I might maybe go for like Stonemason for raise and luckies. I think it should be good. Let's try and do that anyway. And let's get a silver. I mean, you can do both. Yeah, but the thing that I've done was probably better. But I mean, I'm okay with silver too. It's not bad or anything. So probably I just probably want to do more of those. And seers are gonna be amazing here. Because all of those two costs. Just skips. Alright. Get the silver. I might as well do it like that. I have a lot of villagers now. And I'm not sure if it's good, but it's interesting. We can maybe make it work. So my obvious problem now is I don't have economy. Let's spend all the villagers, yeah. Let's actually draw a bit more. And I'm going to Stonemason for a couple of years, I think. I still don't have any economy, but I wonder if it should be like a relic for me. So he gets seer, and maybe seer form is also okay. But seers are like super good. Probably for me, double seer is definitely better because I have a lot of two costs. He doesn't have this many. What I can also do, I can lost arts my luckies. Actually, I should definitely do that. So let's get the exploration now. Maybe it's a weird moment to do that, but kind of like this coffer that will allow me to. So yeah, now I think what I need to do, I need to probably get the relic and try to trash some coppers with the stonemasons. So silvers are actually kind of good here with the draw. Considering you draw stuff with sears here mostly. So I might try to add some of those. The best way of adding more stuff is trashing something that is more expensive with the stonemason. So he gets a relic here, alright. Yeah, that's a nice tier. Look at that. But I don't have any money, so I need to draw more. I don't care much about. I was going to say I don't care much about the villagers, but it's so funny to always say like I don't care much about money. Money can buy me love. So okay, that's just gonna be. I what have I done? I should have been playing. I should have been doing it with the race. Let's undo. That's a serious business. I need to concentrate. Yeah, let's undo the stonemason. Yeah, let's draw this copper and. Oh my God! The overpaying is so tempting, and then in the next turn I can trash something that I bought for silvers, and this way have some economy. Think I'm just going for it. Yeah, but still gonna trash the copper. Because coppers are pretty bad. So stonemason, maybe I should have been trashing another stonemason. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. So let's just get a couple of sears, I think. And one of those, I mean, it would bring the pain to my heart to trash the seer, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm going to get some silvers out of those. Well, that will depend on my draw, obviously. I think we need to do it in stages also. So I can trash seer into walled villages, and then I can trash walled village into two silvers. I mean, I can also just not draw. That also can happen. But right. Let's do it like that. I don't need 3 stonemasons, I can trash 1. I still want to trash one of the seers. Yeah. And here probably just trash the raise. Oh yeah, because I need a stonemason. I don't want to trash my labs. I can trash the walled village into. Actually, I don't necessarily need another silver right now. Yeah, that's good. I'll just lost arts the luckies here. Okay, but it went very good here for me. I think I like what I'm doing because the gains are, if you don't use the stonemasons, the gains are limited, and yeah, with stonemasons you can do it. So I don't really have a whole lot of villagers left, but all my luckies are labs now. I should get more, because those are good. So relic, the problem with the relic here, it's so awkward to get. You By getting the relic, you kind of deny yourself getting to 5 costs, 2 actions, which are both which are all pretty good. So Yeah, kinda, really, kinda not sure if it's worth it, being honest. So, yeah, I got a single menagerie here. I wouldn't describe this board as a menagerie board because but it's still pretty good here. So this turn I would expect to trash some coppers. He gets more sears, probably. So I'm definitely, yeah, takes a form as well. I'm definitely ahead now because I have way more stuff, and also I have all those beautiful. I mean, look at this. So let's play the village and actually just trash the coppers. It kind of looks slightly underwhelming to trash the coppers. Yeah, let's draw more. Yeah, I'm not gonna trash the coppers. Gonna trash the silver for more luckies because I mean they're so good. I honestly I can also trash the menagerie for the same purpose. What I can do the same thing with the seer, and I think it's good actually. So I can turn the seer into like two into like walled village. Actually, stonemason, right? Because I don't have any right now, and then I can turn this menagerie, which I don't necessarily need, into. Whoops! I want. Hmm. I wanted to have a silver. I kind of screwed it up slightly. Can I? I can tend it or anything, right? Um, Let me count. So, one stonemason is still here. Three I have. So that leaves six, of which five are in it. So he only has one stonemason. Mm, Actually, I can just grab this stonemason. He only has one. It's pretty safe, and don't need to draw those. And yeah, he can't empty the piles on me. I can get the gold. So yeah, gold is pretty great for. You can stonemason the gold into two fives. I would pretty much expect to win on my turn now. Well, I mean, I still need to draw, and I still have this five coppers. So kind of went a little bit greedy with not trashing the coppers, but I'm not sure it was like wrong or anything because the gains which I went for were pretty damn good. So he turns the seer into silvers here. Yeah, it's so weird to trash, to trash such a good draw card, which is like the best draw card for your deck, into silvers. But I think that's like the by far the best way to do it here. So he gets a bronze, which is reasonable. Mm. Let's see if I can. Actually, don't. I might want to trash the walled village. All right. Um, yeah. So I need to be careful now. What's the last card? I wonder. It's not Lucky's. It's not Copper. It's. I have no idea what it is. Do I still have two seers? Uh, I don't even know. All right. So I think I want to turn this gold into something, or I might turn it into like a relic, like double relic. Actually, that looks good to me. Uh, oh, hey, I still have another sewer. Yeah. All right. Um, so the last one is a relic, which is not something that I want to have on top, and also I kind of just want it uh, for the economy, and that's about it. Maybe I'm underperforming here on this turn, but let's do it like that. I don't think I would have a win on my turn. But the thing is, he only has one stonemason, and he can't really. Uh, all right, gets the bronze. He can't really get like duchies. Well, right now actually I also can't, right? Because I trashed my gold for the relics. Maybe it should have been a duchy already. All right. Mm. Also, I misplayed this last lucky. Should have been playing the village first because now I. Um, so probably I want to trash the seer now for the silvers. Or actually like silver luckies. Silver village, right? So now I can trash the village for like luckies and like menagerie. It's I don't think I'm doing it in the correct way. Alright, so he fails to draw. I also do. Mm. Gets a dashi. I think I'll get a dashi as well. I don't want to fall behind. Obviously, like, yeah, I just need to play it carefully because my deck is like magnitudes better with the. I mean I have 9 laps in my deck, uh, not counting other draw, and I have a lot of gain potential. So yeah. Mm. So the idea would be for me. I don't know. The idea would be to if he like only can buy a duchy, then I buy a province and I trash some of my stuff into raises and luckies. But it's kind of slightly far fetched by now. Probably. Well, if I draw good and I can trash 2 seers and something else, gets a gold. All right, I should attempt. I should attempt it here. I need all the draw that I can afford here. So not playing the seers. Please. Okay, I'm not quite there, I think. Although, let me think. So I can turn Seer into 2 villages. I can turn relic into 2 villages, and I can turn silver into estate and luckies, and that's going okay. That's a win. So 2 villages, stonemason relic into 2 villages, stonemason like silver into luckies, and yeah, okay, that wins. Hooray! All right, so let's play another one. I think that should be like the last one for me. All right, so what do we have here? All right, apparently Steph also has something to do after this one. So that looks like a pool board to me. Probably pool hermit opening, and you probably want to trash with both hermit and trader eventually. So let's get the potion and the hermit. Alright, that's a pretty solid draw, pretty good I'd say. So let's get the dungeon here, I like that, and Scrying Pool. So you kind of want to add some bandit camps, but I don't think it's quite the time for that, because the spoils will be actually in a way. I think I'm just okay with getting the trader. Haggler is not so great here because you don't obviously want to get something that is cheaper than Scrying Pool, and you want to buy all the Scrying Pools. So you can get the Haggler, but maybe a bit later. Alright. Dungeon, gonna discard this trader, it's okay. Gonna get the probably just the Menagerie and pool. Alright, wow, that's pretty cool that I can activate the Menagerie already. Actually, that's an amazing draw. Obviously, that's excuse me, that's why you get the dungeons, so that you increase your chances of having a good draw. So this turn it should be a bandit camp for me, I think. Maybe this trader was slightly premature, but the thing is, I kind of just drew pretty good, and I mean, it was not necessary that they would always collide. So let's play the Menagerie here. I'm not sure what's better to play first. Let's discard that. Alright. So actually I think the last card should be copper. Is that true? Yeah, I'll just get the copper and trash this last estate, get another Menagerie, and I think I'll get this bandit camp. Alright. So Steph takes capital, and obviously that's good for the plus buy. But my reasoning here is, well, first of all, I kind of want to play both of my terminals, so that's why I need the village. And also, the things that you're going to buy with this, using this plus buy, they kind of don't cost a lot anyway. you probably just want additional menageries and whatnot. I mean, probably Steph has his own reasoning. So let's see what he gets here. Gets pool and I don't know, maybe a bandit camp, maybe a canal, but I wouldn't think that's what you want. Gets a trader. All right. I'm gonna discard here. Oh hey, look at those menageries. Let's try to activate another one, and discard that. Well, not today. Actually, if I draw the trader without any coppers, probably I'm going to cause a terrible shuffle now. Yeah, and it still didn't work. All right, it's okay. Trash the copper, get the menagerie. Probably want the capital now. Yeah, I need the... Well, let's pray for this dungeon to save me from my, being a silly person and causing this reshuffle. Actually, it was kind of unlucky that my trader bottom decked, but maybe I could have been kind of played it better. So top deck is copper, which is actually good because that means he doesn't discard my bad card, my good cards. So I still have a chance to see this one good card that I really need. So that's a good turn for him. He draws everything. Probably, actually, yeah, my biggest mistake last turn was, I think, that I played the dungeon early. In this setup where you, like, all the turn you discard the coppers with the Scrying Pool. Yeah, I was just asking for it basically. I should have been. It would have been all right to cause the reshuffle. I should have been playing the dungeon as the last card, I think. Or I mean, later than Scrying Pools. So what's that gonna be for him? I think he now pretty much wants. Probably it's gonna be like Bandit Camp Pool. I would expect anyway. Bandit Haggler. All right. Makes sense, I guess. Discard that, and then let's hope for the better. Discard the pool. Oh my god, that's bad. All right. Yeah, that's how you lose. But I mean, I can only blame myself because I think, yeah, I would this dot was pretty much avoidable with me not causing this bad reshuffle, so can't really complain here. So now he's definitely ahead because well, it's his turn. He's going to add some nice cards, and he already has more stuff than I do. And he has this Haggler, and well, we probably both have 3 pools, I think. Both trashed copper, yeah. So basically, he's just like a turn ahead now, slightly more, if you count the Haggler in his deck. Decided not to play the Hermit. So one thing you can do here, if you bind the pool with Haggler in play, you can just gain an estate, because you most likely you want to play Hermit anyway, and it kind of has nothing to trash, so might as well trash the estate. I mean, it's still not great because you still don't want this estate in your deck because it might prevent you from drawing potentially. It's gold, camp, pool, and the curse. Well, he picks up the curse instead, but the logic is the same. So let's activate. Let's play the pool. Let's not play the dungeon right now. Discard that. You can have the potion on top. And play another pool. Discard. And yet another pool. Don't want silver, obviously. We'll get another Menagerie, and actually gonna discard the dungeon. Yeah, it's alright. I ended up having like one bad card on top, but it's fine. So what should I do here? I think I want like another bandit camp and a haggler. Probably should be good for me now. Yeah. I'm gonna end up having sub-debt, but oh well. Can't do much about it, that. So yeah, that's how it goes. I think right now chances for us both to stall are pretty low because of the, we have a lot of draw, our decks are kind of good, and also the dungeons. So start of the turn is kind of guaranteed to be good if you don't do something really stupid, what I've done a couple of turns ago. But then again, my deck then was worse because I had more coppers. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that Steph wins it because right now he's steadily ahead, and he's just going to always stay ahead because he's not the player who will do something stupid to screw this good situation of his. And he's gonna add more consistency, like now he's gonna play 2 dungeons to eliminate the tiniest chance he now has to stall. So yeah, we're going to play it out, but I warn you, not gonna win this one. So I wonder if he just goes green now. It would make sense for me. I mean, yeah, I would start greening now, like at like double prawns, bandit camp, or like double prawns cap. Yeah, okay, it also makes sense. All right. Let's activate yet another one. Look at those. Oh my god. So good. Discard that. Play this dungeon. That at this point doesn't matter. Top deck that. You can discard that. And you can discard that as well. I kind of underplayed it. Could have been Could have been maybe top deck in the Menagerie somehow. I mean, I think I had a chance to top deck the Menagerie. It wouldn't have been guaranteed, but I had a chance of doing that. So play some of those spoils. Get the bronze with the capital and gold with the capital. So I think what I will try to do, I'll try to maybe like get a lot of capitals, and maybe just maybe that will allow me to somehow steal the win here if he, for some reason, will not draw. I think that's like the only way for me to do it, but it's pretty eerie, if it's the right word. But yeah, the idea for me would be to not play those capitals, or like not play most of them anyway until the last turn, and then play them all and, like a miracle, buy all the provinces. Yeah. But I would expect him to. I'm not sure if he has enough for triple province. But he can surely double. Actually, if he doubles, yeah, the thing is, if he double provinces and I draw like really good, I activate all my menageries, my pools, draw good, so I can have, if I can have some overdraw, then I might get some additional economy by playing the trader, by trashing something. And I think that's what he's thinking about now, because yeah, you don't see the chat, so he says like he needs some time counting. But I mean, he probably doesn't want to do it right now, because why would he? He just needs to. Double bronze is probably enough for him. Probably good for him. Although I don't know, that this chance of drawing, of playing the trader and then drawing the silvers, it's pretty small. I mean, kind of almost non-existent. So let's see what he does. Actually, this board has a pretty classic interaction between cash and trader. I haven't been around when Hinterlands came out. I wasn't playing Dominion back then. Yeah, there were such times. It was like 10 years ago, I think. So yeah, back then it was, I think, a pretty strong interaction. Right now it's a joke. So he doesn't quite have enough to triple. Actually, we trashed a lot of coppers. Province capital, province. Province something, I don't know, like I would maybe take Menagerie or Dungeon because he doesn't necessarily need more economy, but additional consistency would be good. Or you might go neutral with a baker. Yeah, gets a dungeon. Yeah, I think I like that. That's like, and doesn't want the pool. Yeah, obviously he doesn't necessarily want to spend all the money. So here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to discard the capital because of menageries. All right. Draw more. So I can activate this one. Let's discard that. I'm discarding some of his good cards, which is pretty nice. So yeah, all right, he didn't even give me this chance because he only got one bronze, so I can't do that. I would like to try, because I'm just interested of how many silvers I can get. I think the good target would be a potion. So since we are not activating the menageries right now, I'm gonna play dungeon. I want to play in the last order because I want to discard the cards I going to discard. I want to discard them for good. All right, and actually let's don't trash. Let's probably get like another dungeon there. Yeah. I didn't draw it, but it's okay. It's going to be there on top, which is good. And let's just see how much money did I get in the end. You know what? Almost there. Almost there. Actually, I didn't expect this much. And I wonder if yeah, I think maybe I had a way. Maybe it was not a guaranteed way, but like yeah, Steph mentions that if I drew the dungeon, I had one more because I would draw. Actually, so let me count. If one of the coppers I just drew was a dungeon, so that leaves me with 29 because there is no copper. Then if I draw to the rest of silvers, it gives me +4, right? But then I need to. Yeah, it wouldn't have been 32, I think. Anyway. All right. It's okay. Here I'll just. Whoops, I am disconnected. At such inconvenient moment. Come on. All right. Um, so I'll just yeah. Obviously, if you're really playing for the win, you don't take three provinces here, but it's okay. I mean, he might still pretty much whiff. Uh, it's highly unlikely. Um, and now, well, yeah, now let's just wait for him to play it out. He only needs to get province and estate, and that should be pretty easy. But yeah, it got interesting in the end. This trader kind of made it a bit interesting because basically it's a one shot thing you can do. This adding four silvers, well, technically adding three stop cards in the deck just shuts it down along with the provinces and whatnot. But it's cool. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Nice sets. I agree with that. All right. So that's it. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I really enjoyed this thing. We had some games with some very weak players, but then again, why not? And Steph's been funny. He said we had one very close game in the end, one where he was lucky, and one where I outplayed him. He makes it look better for me than it actually was. Anyway, see you in the next one.